Welcome to Thailand News Today. In today's headline, Thailand bans recreational use of cannabis inside cafes. 1/3 of adult Thai citizens applied for state welfare card. And motorbike passenger almost decapitated by fallen cable in Bangkok. Cannabis shops and cafes in Thailand are no longer allowed to let customers smoke the plant recreationally on the premises anymore. On-site consumption of cannabis for medical purposes is still permitted if the cannabis is sold by a medical practitioner. The announcement was made in the Royal Gazette yesterday and is effective immediately. The announcement states that the Ministry of Public Health has declared the THC-rich cannabis flower as a controlled herb with restrictions. Two big changes come as big blows to the industry. Advertising the sale of cannabis flowers is prohibited. Cannabis consumption inside shops and cafes is banned unless sold by a medical practitioner. Many of the control measures listed in the announcement are nothing new. For example, cannabis cannot be sold to people under 20 years old, students, pregnant women, or women who are breastfeeding. The announcement also said that cannabis flowers are not allowed to be sold online and cannot be sold in vending machines in Thailand. Controlled herbs cannot be sold in temples, religious sites, dormitories, parks, zoos, and amusement parks. Thailand's liberal stance on cannabis has been met with resistance from several parties, rallying for cannabis to be relisted as a Category 5 illicit narcotic. However, Health Minister and cannabis enthusiast Anutin Chanvirakul is confident that cannabis delisting as a narcotic on June 9th this year will not be reversed anytime soon. He said, "It's not possible as long I'm the Minister of Health." He said the public should vote for the Phumjai Thai party in the next election if they want cannabis to stay legal. The new control measures detailed in the Royal Gazette are intended to be a compromise to keep everyone happy until the elusive Cannabis Act comes into law next year. Applications for welfare have seen a huge jump, with 22 million Thai people requesting a state welfare card in the latest round of registration. That massive figure equates to about 1/3 of the entire adult population of Thailand. It is a huge jump from the current 13.5 million people now carrying welfare cards in the country. The figures come after the end of the last registration period in October. Deputy Finance Minister reported the numbers and said that many applying for welfare are likely the result of the COVID-19 pandemic and the economic hardship that it brought over the last few years. The Deputy Minister was not shocked by the unusually high number of applicants for welfare. He says that a large percentage of the people who applied were likely from vulnerable groups, like those who suffer from chronic illness or may even be bedridden. Another big chunk of applicants may have just not been prepared for the drawn-out economic drop of the pandemic. The 22 million applicants do not mean that there will be 22 million people added to the state welfare program this year. Those who requested the card will still have to go through a thorough vetting with over 40 state agencies examining their eligibility for the program. The 13.5 million people on state welfare currently are all required to re-register every time there is a new application round. The minister says that the qualification process is getting more stringent each year. He expects that as the economy slowly recovers from the pandemic, the number of applications for welfare will abate in sync. To qualify for state welfare, an applicant must be a Thai citizen that is 18 years or older. Their salary must be less than 100,000 baht per person per year, or about 8,300 baht a month. Household income must also average below 100,000 baht per person per year. So a person earning a low wage but living with family members earning well above the poverty line would not qualify. The benefits provided are fairly minimal. People earning less than 30,000 baht per year, that's just around 2,500 baht per month, will be given an extra 300 baht per month. Those earning more than 30,000 baht but less than 100,000 baht will receive 200 baht per month. Welfare recipients can also receive up to 500 baht per month for public transportation costs.
Thinking of investing, but don't know where to start? Ever heard of AAA-FX?
What is AAA-FX?
Good question. Look no further than AAA-FX, your choice for trading and investing. Low commissions and spread with fast execution. They're trustworthy and have been offering services since 2008. You can invest using various deposit methods including crypto with negative balance protection and 100% matching deposit bonus. Choose AAAFX and enter the lucrative market of trading. Visit AAAFX.com.
A skilled professional car racer faces a 1,000 baht fine after smashing a friend's precious red Ferrari worth 25 million baht into a tree in Bangkok yesterday. The driver, Nawin Kakayasi, was sent to hospital with a back injury, while the expensive car is a write-off. An officer from Don Mueang Police Station rushed to Pahon Yotin Road in Bangkok to pull Gaga from the wreckage of the destroyed Ferrari. The 44-year-old racer lost control of the vehicle and crashed the car into the tree, making it fall into the luxury Italian sports car. Gaga was hurt and trapped inside. He was later sent to Paulo Gasset Hospital for treatment. The 25 million baht opulent car was reported to belong to Gaga's friend, Wirakat Dokjan, who is also a car racer and owner of the World Pump Thailand Company Limited. Gaga said that he was about to turn right into a petrol station, but the car skidded on the road and hit the tree. Local news agency reported that Gaga would face a fine of up to 1,000 baht for driving recklessly. The investigating officer told the media he would question Gaga again after he recovers from his injury to find out whether he violated any other laws. Gaga is a leading professional motorsport racer from the Puma Infralife team, PTT. A Ferrari F8 Traboto generally retails at about $284,000 in the United States, but with all of the import costs, the price has doubled in Thailand. All at the Thaiger hopes Gaga's friend Wirakat is very understanding. A young Thai man is badly injured after colliding with a hanging cable on a busy road in Bangkok. He said he would have been decapitated had he and his friend been driving any faster. Yesterday, he took to Facebook to seek justice after being seriously injured by a hanging cable in Bangkok's Soi Lat Prao 101 on November 15th at 1 a.m. He said he was sitting on the back of his friend's motorbike when suddenly the bike flipped upside down and he was slashed in the neck by a cable. He said he was in so much pain that he was rolling around in the road. Neither he nor his friend saw the cable coming. The injured posted photos of his wounds on Facebook and asked, "Who should I complain to? Who is responsible for this?" In the post, the young man thanked good citizens at the scene for lifting him up out of the road when the incident happened. He said his friend's motorbike was damaged but didn't mention whether his friend was injured in the collision. He advised other drivers to stay safe and aware because roads in Bangkok are not safe. The offending cable was moved out of the road, he added. The young man is right. A hanging cable could decapitate you if you're driving fast enough. 4 years ago, a woman in Khon Kaen province in northeast Thailand was decapitated when she drove her motorbike into a hanging cable. The danger that Thailand's cables present to motorists is one reason that the government started burying communication lines underground. The project was started but never finished. It's a mammoth task and the budget simply isn't there. And now you're up to date with the headlines around Thailand. See you again tomorrow. Have a good evening.